Oh god. Let's see. Okay, hello good people of Booze Bash. We are back with another cast, another game. This time it is Targon versus Demacia. I think this is a Chemtech game. I think. I'll look it up real quick. Yeah. It's a Chemtech game. I think. Yeah. It is. I'm not crazy. I don't know any of these players, but we have a Mumu first pick, followed by a Maokai. Maokai is a possible flex pick. I don't know if this is necessarily going to be Maokai jungle. I swear Maokai is like not a good jungler nowadays. I could obviously be wrong, but I don't know. I've heard things about Maokai jungle. Love to see like some kind of flex pick or you just early pick AD. Always a solid choice. Smolder really early can be a little bit risky though. Smolder able to flex mid in certain situations, but I feel like it's probably AD. That would be my guess. Let's see what Targon picks in response. That's a Caitlyn. What's next? Kate Lux? Signature combo. I believe in all of Booze Bash, we've seen Caitlyn Lux win lane one time. So if they pick Kate Lux, they have like a 1 in 8 chance of winning lane. It's Rel. Okay, maybe an unpopular opinion. I think Rel is a broken character. Like, no one will ever convince me that Rel is broken, or that Rel is balanced. It's like Braum. You know, like, you just kind of do everything. Victor. I imagine that's Victor mid, unless it's Smolder mid, Victor ADC, and they're cooking something. An Aurora ban. Fair enough. Common mage is banned out. I mean, you're gonna ban Aurora, you might as well just ban Ari now. Like, they're basically the same character. Who is even the Targon mid laner? I looked at the Targon players, I have no idea who any of these people are besides Cthulhu. Yeah, my bad. Don't know these people. But surely you just ban another mage. You ban like aggressive junglers and you ban probably like high mobility mages or assassins. Ari decent ban. Set makes I don't know. Set is a ban. I would have expected like some kind of assassin if you're playing Smolder Victor, right? Like you just want to ban some dive. I don't know, you can ban like a Cassidy, you can ban like Ari, Diana, Vladimir, Zed. But KT? Who is KT? Like KT Rolster? And Nami. Okay, so this locks Maokai to either the top lane or the jungle. I'm pretty sure it's jungle then, because Okay, I still swear to God that top Maokai is horrid. Like, it just has to be bad, right? Something something Maokai something. Hui, another typical pick. We're finally getting a typical game. None of this like mage bot lane cringe. I'll let Smolder mid. Then I'll just eat my boots. Scion top. Is that why we bring in Mundo? Because Mundo's good into Scion? I feel like they have tools to deal with this Scion. Right, they just pick like unless it's Maokai top, you just lock like a Kha'Zix to try to kill Caitlyn or a Mumu. That's not even that good. What do you even pick here? Vayne top. Damn. We really went the Vayne top route just like that. That is shameful. Shameful behavior. But it's what we have. Vayne top, very good into Scion, like in theory. Right, Sarah? That's what I'm saying. Like you pick Vayne top. Demacia is like an aura loss. Now if they lose top lane, it's gonna be even worse. But like Vayne top actually kind of gets plastered by like Lethality Scion. Lethality Scion just like ults her and she gets one-shotted immediately. Picking Vayne top also just means that Demacia has like zero frontline. Like actually zero. They have Maokai's frontline, but like Maokai, I don't think Maokai is gonna be quite enough to walk the rest of his team in. Right, because you have like a Mumu who can be on one side looking for a flank, Scion maybe from another. It's just possibly a bit difficult to play. And they have so much engage, right, on this Rel, the Yamumu, the Scion, and Victor Smolder and Nami are all like relatively vulnerable champions to engage. Like it's pretty difficult to get these characters off of you once they're on you. You have Nami and Maokai, but Nami's not great for disengaging characters like Rel because your ult doesn't stop her. So you're just kind of like stuck. I do think though that if Demacia gets to like hyper late game, they do win. They do have Smolder, Victor, Vayne. It is pretty potent. You know, they got that triple threat going on. Maybe that's enough to make up for their lack of frontline. Or a relative frontline, I should say, because they do have frontline. It's not like they don't have anything. If Maokai's strong. Someone was AFK. Hard to say. I don't know who's. I'd have to say that I prefer the Targon team. Like, if I was playing this game, I'd prefer to play on Targon. Just because they have, like, so many more tools, right? I feel like, especially in lower elo games, like in Chemtech, you really value your team having a lot of, like, go buttons that are all really similar to each other. Right, like on Targon's side, like one person presses their go button, the others just mash theirs, and then they just get a fight. But like on Demacia, you kind of have to play the fight slower, right? You need to get space with the Maokai, zone with the Victor Nami, poke at them a little bit, and then like when they come in, you have to effectively disengage and then re-engage to do damage. It's all like very, it's like higher execution than I would expect from Chemtech. Of course, though, it's Chemtech. There's always a Chemtech effect. All of the things that I've said assume that, like, maybe the teams go relatively even, but, like, it's always possible that, like, Vayne top just goes, like, 10-0 early game and the game's unplayable, but then she throws at 20 minutes, so. There's many possibilities. Many possibilities. we wait for draft, let's pull up another LOL. Yesterday we had Cthulhu help us get it in one guess. Well, technically the second, but because first guess is always Rek'Sai. We need a melee male character who probably uses mana and released before 2014. Darius. What's up, coach? Oh my god, I almost got it completely right. Okay. Before Darius, kind of human, male, top laner, mana, melee, not from Noxus. Is it Shen? No, because Shen doesn't use mana. Is there like a release top laner? Is Cho'Gath male? No, but Cho'Gath's not human. Like a mage type? Olaf? I feel like this could be Olaf. Oh my god, I'm a fucking genius. Rek'Sai is always the best first guess. What is that? Oh. That's the new Syndra W. That was an easy day for Loldol. We still have a minute left. Did Snooper win our game yet? Tell me, coach. Ah, we're 20 minutes away. I think we're in, guys. I'll even get rid of Ascent. Because people were complaining about spoilers or something, even though they knew the game was over last time. We are in game. And we are fortunate to be here. We hit live, turn on the objective timers. Life is good. Somehow Big Toph finds his way into melee range of Sion at level 1 and takes a... I guess it ends up being a good trade. He gets half of the Sion's health. I anticipate a slightly boring mid lane. I'm not sure if Hui beats Victor. I feel like Hui should be pretty okay in the Victor. Hui pretty strong early laner. I don't know, I haven't played this matchup before. Someone tell me if halfway beats Victor. Or is supposed to beat Victor. Because Cthulhu's already down both her potions. It does not bode well for her. Sion has 0 CS top lane right now. Like, actually a straight 0.
As expected.
Is he gonna get any? Dude. Okay, he got 1. Two. And he's dead. Wait, did Sion just get 2 out? Oh, he got 5. He got more minions as a corpse than he did as an alive champion. He got 2 minions in the first 3 waves, died, and then got 4 more with his corpse. How OP is Sion passive? Hui is suffering big time here. He's already boom. Hemi Neutron kind of putting on a master class in how to win early game. I don't know about maintaining a victory, but Manny's gonna be suffering for a while. Toph is kind of chasing him down with these autos. Like, I'm not gonna lie, somehow this game looks more cooked than the Arcane game last night, where DA got a triple kill at like level 3. Like, somehow it feels like it's more over. Am I crazy in saying that? I don't know, Sion is just like... Sion is in like a facility, you know? It's like he's in like an ice detention center or something, this game. Gonna get deported back to base. Somehow red team is up 1k gold already at 4 minutes. It's probably all in the Sion. Yeah, it is. He's down almost 1,000 gold, 800 actually. That is a rough existence. Toph popping Ghost, chasing Manny down, but Manny does have flash, hits the slow, might not have to use flash to get away. One free summoner, still has TP. Cthulhu is forced to take an early back. It is actually even on CS. Rel flashing for the engage. Atomic Ghost is here on the Amumu. Throws the Q. Lands it. That was illegal. Jay going very, very low. She might not be long for this world. Amumu clears. Get her to go down. Amumu lands another Q on Mayo. Mayo very, very low. Uses to pop the barrier. Doesn't have to use flash, but they do get 1 kill. That Q on the Nami was completely illegal, by the way. That Q is not even close to hitting. I think Jay just got cheated. Who is Atomic Ghost actually? Have they always been on this team? I swear I haven't seen them before. Maybe I'm... You think Toph dies to a tower shot here? Mayo walking up a bit too far, has no mana, is just going to die. Maybe a little bit too far forward there. Game is actually evened out with the Mumu kill and the Rel kill. So, we're back into a standard state. Besides in top lane, top is still cooked. Toph though might be getting ganked. Amumu is up here, has all of his cooldowns. Toph down a Ghost. Dodges the first Amumu Q and looks like Amumu just gives up after that. Fortunate that he's able to survive. might recall, hopefully. Yes, will recall at some point this game. I guess not. I think Toph knows that if he recalls, he can buy some items and be stronger. A little Drakey action coming out. Kel picking up a Drake for his team. Very good, very good. We like to see this type of gameplay. You see Atomic Ghost top lane, you trade the dragon. Toph, man, please recall. Fucking Christ. What the fuck, man? What? I'm sorry, I need to... Yo, what? Sion just charges up like a raw Q, and the Vayne is way out of it, but he just walks back into the Sion Q and gets hit, and then dies. Because he didn't recall. Yee. It's not what you want to see out of Vayne top. Dying on Vayne top is typically very punishing. Like, you die 1 or 2 times on that, and you're kind of doomed for the rest of the game. You do no damage, you get 1 shot. And the worst part about that is that Sion is actually able to recover a huge amount of his CS deficit off of that kill. He's only down, like, 2 waves now, which is actually not too much for a Sion in the Vayne. Mind you, it's not good for him to be down like 20 something CS, but it's not that bad. Okay, if he doesn't get any of this wave, it's not good, but whatever. Maokai managing to take the grubs, but has Amumu and Sion walking on him here. Flashes, but gets hit by the Amumu Q. Victor here to help. Sion manages to land the slow. Maokai ult pop to try to save him. Amumu gets knocked out of the Victor stun, but going to eat a fully charged Sion Q. Sion ult goes off. Amumu ult as well. Kel going very low. Actually does die. Cthulhu is here, but has absolutely 0 mana. Top is here, pops the ultimate, takes down 1. Going to back off after the 1 kill, but ends up being a 1-for-1. Did someone just clip the death? Damn. You can't do that to Toph, man. Vayne does have 3 kills now, so it just gets worse for Sion. As if he's not already deep enough in the freaking facility. Smolder doing a lot of damage, hits 2 with the ult and 2 with the Q, 2 with the W. Targon bot lane forced to run. We'll probably have to take a recall here, but I imagine that Jay and Maya will also want to recall. They are both pretty low on mana. Caitlyn may actually breed for the wave. Could see a bit of trouble here for the Caitlyn, but they don't really have mana. Both junglers top here might be looking for something. Atomic Go is getting queued away by the Maokai. Nothing gonna happen here. It always kind of scares me when you see the jungler ganking for like the Sion who's 30 something CS down. Like, kind of risky, but works out. Vayne rushing out her Blade of the Ruined Kong. Mid lane is shockingly even. Why does Hui have no mana all the time? Whatever, Hui ult goes up, hits 1. Roxo going very, very low. Kel very tanky. Sadly chasing him down, but I don't think it will get him. Kel 1 more hit from death, but Cthulhu is slowed by the sapling. Fear hits, but it's not enough damage. Lightning bolt barely missing. of a nothing fight. Both teams trading a few cooldowns, but game still looks pretty good. Amumu seems to want to look for this Drake as it comes up, but his team has no prio in the mid lane, and arguably not the bot lane either. If he chooses to fight here, it could be pretty disastrous. Hwei doesn't have ult, does have TP to try to join his team if needed. Amumu spotted on the ward, probably as Roxo hits it. Mayo gonna take a little bit of damage from Caitlyn, most likely. Rel looking for an engage, but Maokai is here to assist. Lands the stun. Maokai is here now, though. Throws the sapling into the... misses the bush, actually. Never mind. That is TP coming down from Sion. He does have ultimate. Maybe looking for it. Does not pop it. They just look to use the Sion TP to zone him off. And it looks like Targon will be able to secure themselves a Drake at the cost of a few plates top lane for the Vayne. Isn't it kind of morbid that like Maokai throws his saplings, like his literal children, into bushes and has them like kamikaze the enemies when they come by? Like that has to be like a pretty like horrendous thing to be doing to your kids, you know? Roxo might actually die. Mayo flashing forward, able to pick up the kill. And backs off though, so Silkai on the Caitlyn is able to walk away for free.
My nose is all blend.
The game is slowly becoming a little bit more concerning. Demacia has been pulling like a pretty substantial lead in many lanes. Flash coming out on top lane, they're looking for the Vayne. Atomic Ghost is here, has the ultimate, may pop it first, hits the blind Q, hits the ultimate. Big Top taking a lot of damage, but interrupts the Sion Q. Not going to land. Maokai ult here as well now, and Hemi Neutron also here to help, but Atomic Ghost has no cooldowns. Manny has no cooldowns. Ult pop from the Victor, starting to chase down the Amumu, who takes a lot of damage, going to maybe die to the laser, and the burn does get finished off by Hemi Neutron, who picks himself up a kill. They gank the Vayne, but they just don't have the damage. The two tanks, just not enough juice to take down this Vayne. And it ends up getting turned on them. 1-0 for Demacia. Hemi is getting a lot of ganks off. Probably because he's able to get prio in mid relatively easily, which in and of itself could be a concern, but becomes less of a concern as the game drags on. I mean, we do see Kel, but there's really no damage to be had. Like, Hui's never killing this guy right now. We'll have to see where it goes from here. Demacia is up like 3k gold, which is a pretty substantial number to be up at 15 minutes, but it is Chemtech, so maybe it's like not really significant. It's actually like 0 gold up. Because all it takes is like one good Amumu ult Hwei combo, and then just one shot like Victor and a Vayne, right? And Amu and Smolder. Plus, I think Sion's managing to stabilize, or should manage to stabilize, like, pretty shortly here. Because as he gets more armor, Vayne won't really hurt him as much, so... might not be that bad. Smolder is scaling. How many stacks does he have, actually? 140, so he's relatively on pace here to have it by like 20 something. Amumu pops the ult on the Victor, but there's just 0 follow-up damage here whatsoever. Oh, the flash coming out from Amumu. Hemi might actually be in a bit of trouble now. Man just dodged the lightning bolt, has a plant a blast cone away, and they don't even kill Hemi. That's another Amumu ult popped for no kills. You really need to kind of get value on these Amumu ults. Smolder steps on a trap, but I can't imagine this does much for them. He just does so much damage after Caitlyn might just be dead. Smolder lands one more Q, and I think Caitlyn's not long for this world. Rel stun, able to prevent the chase. It looks like Targon bot lane will escape with their lives.
We fight together.
We're looking for another gank top lane. I'm not gonna lie, if I was a Mumu, I would just say, Scion bro, you're on your own. We're never killing this Vayne. But Atomic Ghost has other plans. Atomic Ghost says, we're killing this Vayne. No matter what. Scion ult pops, does hit the Vayne. A Mumu Q, bandage toss, hits as well. Toff forced to pop, flash to try to get away. Second bandage toss goes wide. They hit the slow though. Might have enough damage, decimate! And it's enough! Shut down! Ghost, Atomic Ghost. I actually don't think it's called decimate, it's called like something else. Decimating smash. Decimate is Darius Q. A lot of decimation coming out from Noxus. The champions. Tough dying here is actually pretty bad. Scion can probably do some substantial damage to this tower on the side lane. That's almost a full tower lost. And the 50 CS lead top is now just mitigated to about 30. Probably a bit less after this wave pushes back. Scion TPing back in, looking for it. Has no ultimate though. Amumu does have ult. Has a bandage toss to look for an engage. Vayne does have TP as well to try to help her team, but it doesn't look like she's going to. Flash coming out. Hemi does secure the Drake though. Atomic Ghost does have ultimate. Pops it, hits 3! That's the go button, but they only get 1 off of the go. Hemi Neutron though, getting chased down now a bit. Decimating Smash doesn't quite land. Caitlyn Q does land though. Mayo going pretty low. Cthulhu looking for a snipe, doesn't quite find it. Vayne is TP'd down now, going to be seen on a ward, but I don't know if Sickle can get away. Vayne pops the ult, pops the ghost, and blasts the Caitlyn into the ether. There's no more tower in bot lane either. Sion has a pop ult just to get away. Despite a Mumu ult hitting 2. It's a 2-for-1 in favor of Demacia. Toff is ambitious with that one. They just don't have the damage. They don't have the follow-up to kill anyone. That was honestly an amazing Amumu ult from Atomic Ghost, but they had no follow-up, right? They had no Scion ultimate, they had no Rel follow-up engage. Hui didn't land combo, didn't seem to have ult for that fight either. There's just no damage coming out. I think they managed to kill like one person. I think they killed like Maokai or something, but like the rest of Demacia just kind of tanked it and survived. Sickle might be in a bit of trouble here. Atomic Ghost is off on the flank. Does have ultimate up soon. Probably gonna just try to kill this Herald. Doesn't have smite for him. Pretty sad. Going to get another pull. Vanish Toss lands on Kel, who might be in a bit of trouble. Snared up, CC'd. Wait, ult goes wide though. Mayo going very low. Going to get burned down by the Hui, and Kel might be next. Double kill for Cthulhu. But the Maokai is able to get one back on the Caitlyn. That is the first good fight for Targon. And they're gonna need many more of these if they want to win this game. You know, I don't know if you guys are big on potato chips, but if you are, I highly recommend the Lay's kettle cooked jalapeno chips. These things are fucking delicious. Smolder should be nearing his stack count. Yeah. Smolder is like one single fight away from having stacks. And I think once he gets those stacks, it just might be cooked for Targon. They already don't have the damage, and their front line's not particularly strong. So you might just run into one of those instances where the fight breaks out, they engage, and Smolder's one-shots everybody. Yeah, Caitlyn's down like almost 2k gold here. We'll have to see. Here's always the wombo factor. Mayo might be in a bit of trouble here. Rel's stun just goes into the ether. Probably want to ult first there, Rel. Smolder pinging the Rel flash, but Rel did not flash. A bit of hallucination from Mayo. Toph pops the ult for the fight against Manny, but Atomic Ghost is here to help. Toph does see it and getting walked down by the Amumu. Bandit toss goes wide. Dismantling smash goes wide as well. Manny going very, very low. Sickle tower dove and killed. Toph taking a lot of damage now from these Amumu burns. Decimating smash finishes him off. 1-for-1 across the map. Wei does have the wave clear, so I do think they'll be able to hold this mid turret. Hopefully. Maybe. What I think you should keep in mind is that every single Amumu ult they use on this Vayne is one fewer Amumu ult they have for the actual fight. With Drake now coming up in 12, they actually won't have Hui or Amumu ult to fight it. Toph won't have ult, and neither will Victor, but I think that's less of a deal than the Amumu ult, or the Sion ult, because that's their main forms of engage right there. Gone. Without their wombo combo, I really don't see any way that Targon can realistically fight. If they take the fight, they might just die. Rel's chunked out now too, so now it's definitely doomed. They have 0 engaged. Rel has to recall. Atomic Ghost may be looking for the steal, but if he does die to this, even if he gets the Drake, they're gonna lose Baron, so I don't think he will. Yeah, they don't go for the steal. Soul Point goes to the side of Demacia. There's no way, man. It's like 10 minutes in. It's comebackable. Roxo is seen here. I'm gonna force out of his bush. Victor is bought with no TP, so if a fight breaks out, Manny will be the only one that can help his team. Could be a factor if you're looking for an advantaged fight. May just try to collapse on the Vayne, but I think Vayne knows. They have Sion against the Victor now, which if I was Sion, I'd probably be happy with. Victor doesn't do too much damage, just compared to the Vayne Quinzus. Sickle might be in a bit of trouble. Smolder is here, lands a slow. That is so much damage. 2 Qs, a W, and an auto finishes off the Caitlyn. Now Rel's in a bit of trouble. I don't see how they get out of this. Spanish toss goes wide. That just might be Baron for Demacia, if they choose to get it. Cthulhu may look for something? No, will not. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, guys. Smolder is Thanos, it's over. Like, with Smolder doing this much damage, he's up like a full item on the Caitlyn. How do you ever win? Like, if you are Targon, okay, if you're a viewer and you're on Targon, ask yourself, what is my win con this game? The answer is that Smolder has to DC for like 10 minutes. Then you can win. don't see it. I suppose as a caster, I have to root for both teams, so if we force a win con to be found, they have to catch both Himi and Mayo with like a Mumu and Hui, and just one-shot them both. That is simply like the only way. They have to look for these picks with the Amumu ult. Like Amumu should just run mid, flash on Smolder and kill him right now. No? It's your only play, man. Do it. It's too late. Caitlyn's dead. You have no damage anymore. No sway. Rel's dead. Caitlyn's dead. Vayne's TPing in. Hui's killing a ward at Baron. What do you do? I would never cast my curse a team. I just say it as I see it. You know, like... Yeah, Mumu just wasn't able to find any impact, right? We see like a situation where the Amumu focuses ganking top lane. But the issue with focus ganking top lane this game is that Sion is never going to be your carry this game. Right? Like, let's think about it for a second. If you have like a tank versus tank top lane, and you're determining who to focus on, ganking top lane when you have carry mid and carry bot is just like completely grief. Because even if you get your top tank ahead, if your bot lane is behind, you can never win. That's kind of the situation that Atomic Ghost finds himself in, where he spends so much time trying to shut down the Vayne. The Vayne's not that strong, but Sion, even if he is even or ahead, will never be able to carry against a fed Smolder and a Victor. So the only thing that Atomic Ghost could have done this game is he has to try and guarantee that his Caitlyn, Rel, and Hui, arguably, get a lead in the early game. That's the only way they can win this game, and they weren't able to do that. So now, when it comes to late game, like you see Sion's alive here, but Sion can't do anything. The rest of the backline is completely killed. Right, they just have nothing going for them. They don't have the damage to kill anyone, even if Sion can stay alive, and that's kind of the issue. Game has to end here, no? Like we just teleport mid and end? Or I guess not. The death throes of Targon. Rel is not even gonna contest, they're just letting it happen. That's so sad. Game 1 to Demacia. Honestly, a pretty convincing victory. If they're able to do this like that, just like that, a second game that quickly, I might be able to get a break earlier. Like you're blasting them. Let's move to the game 2 draft. I imagine it's gotta be starting soon enough. So what do we want to see the teams change between the games? I mean, first of all, I think we just have to give top last pick. Right, that top last pick is just really, really potent. Honestly, I don't even know what, like... What, I think it's Targon? Yeah. I don't even know like what Targon would do better in terms of draft. I think their draft was actually pretty good. Right, like maybe they could have picked a better like diver mid, but like it's not like control mage. The control mage is necessarily bad. Right, like if Cthulhu played like a assassin diver champion, it might enable them a little bit more. But because they never had like jungle playing around the mid bot side, it just doesn't really matter. I think that part of me wants to say that I really would have liked to see the Rel roam more. Right, because once we know that the Caitlyn is cooked, if we're gonna pick like a CC, like a high CC melee, one of these like tank supports, quote unquote tank supports, I really want to see them try to impact like the mid or jungle matchup, or even like the top matchup. It's just so potent right now to like roam as support, especially when you have like Caitlyn or something, just one shots the wave or something. It's just not that dangerous, especially Smolder has like very little dive threat. So hard to say, hard to say. Looks like we're about to be ready for draft. An exciting game too. Ooh, a Zac first ban? I think we're just gonna see the same bans. That's the Hemi Fizz ban. They always ban Hemi Neutron's Fizz. They're scared of it or something. Honestly, I can kind of understand. Fizz is kind of a degenerate character. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, if you play Fizz, that's like minus aura. Big aura loss to pick Fizz. Yeah, same bans moment. Now the real question is picks. I think that as the games drag on, especially in Chemtech, it gets a little bit interesting because like I think a lot of players don't have like super deep champion pools and like their off pick quality really like suffers a little bit. So I want to see what's picked. I mean Mundo first pick is exceptionally vulnerable. A lot of things you could pick to just like absolutely annihilate Mundo if you play it. If it's Mundo top, for example, like Aatrox blasts it, Gwen blasts it, Fiora kind of blasts it, Ashe picked, okay. I would love to see like a top jungle flex. You can just match the Mundo with it. It's pretty comfortable if you play any of those champs I just named. Combo? Is there a combo in this game? Um, Targon just didn't pick a character. And they're not saying who it is. We might have to restart draft, guys. I don't really know. They still have. They said Milio with 5 seconds left on the pick order for Demacia. That is crazy. 5 seconds for Milio. They say Milio. They took an extra like minute. And now Demacia didn't pick. They don't even know what's going on. Half the draft is empty. We can fill in the Milio now? Hemi is calling for a redo, but it looks like they might be proceed. I mean, I don't know what's going on anymore. Damn. Even the draft quality's lowered. Terrifying. I'm not really sure what the plan is. I don't really know if they're making a new link. I guess we'll have to see. Do we have any mods watching who could provide assistance? Okay, apparently Himi's making a new one. Oh no, KT is making it. Who the fuck is KT? Oh, Cthulhu. Well, I'm sure we'll be back in draft again soon. Okay, guys. Yeah, they're making a new link. We'll have a new one up and running pretty soon. Yeah, I don't know what this Undertale Determination Symphony ad is, but let's play a game, okay? We see Ash Milio, which I don't know if Ash Milio is even like a good combination, but if you're Demacia, right? What do you think they pick here? They've got to just be picking bots like ADC support, right? Like there's just no other possibility. Like what would they pick ADC? You need to answer with like a Jinx Lulu or something. I think you think they just do that. That sounds like a pretty solid lane, right? You get Jinx Lulu with Mundo, like it's pretty good, and then you hope that they don't pick like a Gwen or some other like Mundo killer and you ban it out in second round. And then you've got your solid front line, you got your late game assurance. You can just pick like CC, control mage in mid and jungle, or like a fighter, and you're just good to go. Like your team comp is set. You know, you slam like a Wukong or like a Xin along with some like degenerate character mid laner. Like if you just put like a Syndra in there, maybe, or like if there's a good opportunity, you could even do like a Silas. Like, all these sound like pretty solid ideas. We got our second game link, guys. We got our second link. We're probably gonna see the same bands. Let's speed it up, guys. Speed up. Okay, chat. Do you think my draft prediction is right, or am I like a bozo here? Like, do you think they actually do like the thing where they pick like Jinx Lulu or something? Sivir. I mean, they picked Sivir Lulu. I got one correct, okay? Like, that's not too bad. You can see why they picked Sivir. I don't think Sivir is that good in the Ashe. He's get perma-slowed and outrange and just suffer. But you do have Spell Shield for the Ashe Shell, so maybe that's why we're opting for Sivir. Not as good of a pick, but it is good if you want to roam. But Lulu is not the best roamer, so maybe a bit of conflict there, but it's okay. Sivir Lulu. Now we pick Lilia instead of like, yeah. So we ban Udyr. I'm down for even like a Kha'Zix ban in this game. I don't know if anyone on Demacia plays Kha'Zix, but Kha'Zix pretty potent into this team. Where you got Milio, Ashe, Lilia, all very like all major. What the? Okay, they banned Gwen, as I thought. All major Kha'Zix victims. They banned Gwen because Gwen destroys Mundo. It's also pretty good against Sivir Lulu just because Sivir is pretty short range, so it's easy for Gwen to get access to that. I can see the Gwen ban. That's pretty good. Right? I think a Kha'Zix ban is like low key not even bad. I swear Kha'Zix is a broken character as well. Galio ban. Galio ban is a little bit weird. I can see like the angle for an Aurora ban, but Galio ban doesn't really make any sense, right? Like you think they're gonna because they have Mundo, Sivir, Lulu. They have no real dive. Galio is like a pretty low value champion if you don't have like primary engage. But if you pick Galio mid and like Xin Zhao or Nocturne, you kind of just have no damage again coming out of Demacia. So I can't really see a world where they would pick Galio. It's also just like it's a whatever character against Orianna. Like you play for lane nullification. It's not even that bad. They pick Orianna, but they don't really have a lot of great ball delivery. Ori is pretty good against Sivir, who's pretty low range. Sivir kind of just has to run at you. And so Orianna can set up the ball, get like big ults off. I can see the Orianna pick. It's not A plus, but it's definitely good. It's not bad. Not like they picked like Fiddlesticks mid or something. But now Demacia gets the chance to pick their mid, and I'm very curious what they'll go. Diana could be mid, could be jungle. I think it's probably better mid here. I swear like Diana does pretty well into Orianna, both in side lane and in like the early lane. So I think this could be Diana like mid lane. And then you just pick like AD jungle for like some engage and you're pretty good to go. Right? Like come on. Give us like a Wukong or like a Xin Zhao. I swear. Or like a Kha'Zix. I swear if you play Kha'Zix jungle it goes so hard here, no? Like am I crazy, guys? Kha'Zix jungle. Fuck my life. Just pick Silas and win the game. Pick Silas, win 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 game. What do they do? Oh, God. Fair enough, I guess. Nasus not the worst. Okay, maybe some people in chat will disagree. I swear to God that, like, Malphite and Nasus are just, like, non-picks in this game. Like, Malphite, maybe not the worst against, like, Lilia. Nasus, like, kind of like whatever. It is true that if they pick Silas, they would be very AP heavy, so it's maybe not that good because they already have Lilia. So yeah, maybe Silas would be bad. I swear Nasus is just not good here though. Like, why would you pick Nasus? Like, it's okay against Sivir. You kind of beat up Mundo and Malphite. They are pretty low range. Maybe Nasus is an okay pick. Maybe I don't hate this Nasus. I don't hate the Nasus. It's not bad. It's not bad. Lilia is pretty good here. Lilia does do really well into like low range like melee compositions. However, the melee composition in question involves like Malphite who just presses R and like Lilia might just die, so hard to really say, but I still think Lilia's okay. Milio seems a little bit homeless in this team though. I'm not sure like what or who you're picking the Milio for. I feel like in this comp, right, you really could have just picked like Ashe Lilia first, and then you just picked like your support afterwards. Because it's not like they're picking Lilia in response to like Sivir Lulu. It's not like they saw Sivir Lulu and went, yes! Yes, Lilia. They might have picked Lilia first before Milio because they don't want to pick Lilia and then have Milio up. That could be a possibility as well. Milio would be pretty value into Ashe and Lilia. I can see like a world where that's the case, but then I feel like you can just pick like Oriana and just hide on those picks unless you think they're gonna ban Lilia. I don't think they're gonna ban Lilia of all characters. Does anyone play Lilia like regularly? Hard to say. Hard to say. We'll have to see how this game shakes out. I feel like there's an angle. I swear like this is a pretty even draft. You know, like both teams. Yeah, right. Like you pick Milio here, but like the Milio doesn't provide value to anyone besides Ashe, arguably. I'm pretty sure that Targon picks Milio here because they don't want Demacia to get Milio when they're picking Lilia and Ashe. Right, that has to be the only way. But when you pick Milio purely to deny it, you're kind of just putting Milio in like jail and he'll never do anything this game. I think I mean in hindsight, obviously, hindsight 2020, I think Targon would have been better off just drafting like Ashe Oriana, because Oriana doesn't really have any horrible matchups anyway, and they ended up blinding Oriana like they ended up blinding Oriana anyway, right? So you pick like Ashe, Oriana, and then they probably pick like Mundo, and they could probably slam Diana here, and then they pick Sivir, right? But then you can pick Lilia, ban Milio, you get an actual support. Because Milio in this game, he doesn't cleanse anything. His range buff is only good for Ashe. You don't need to buff Lilia, Oriana, or Nasus's auto attack range. Your shields are okay, but like if you want shields and like move speed, then you just go Karma instead, and it's way higher value. Right? Like imagine if instead of Milio, we just had Karma this game. It would have been so much better, no? Like Karma would have been pretty good. Low key, I think you could have pulled off a Janna too. Really, just like most things that aren't Milio in this game are pretty good. You probably don't want like Pike, but like the other stuff is good. Yeah, Alistar, broken champion. Even Soraka's pretty good. Zillion, always broken. Zillion's a broken character. I don't care what anyone tells me. I'm gonna use the bathroom. I'll be back after a quick message from our sponsors. Look, baking soda, the best ally for women to lose a hanging tummy from Deep Health Insight. Look at that. Remember, if you're a woman and you want to lose your hanging tummy, eat baking soda or something.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Minions have spawned.
You guys heard it. I heard it. From upon my porcelain throne. We are in game. Did you win?
I did.
See?
You were watching.
I did watch you.
In the end, did I really win if I only gained an 18?
Hemi Neutron has the wrong skin. Apparently you have to remake or something. I know, Manny on the Nassus. I mean, I don't know why Hemi is using that abomination. Notably, Hemi didn't take Storm Raiders, which is like the only viable rune for Diana mid. Because it's the only rune that prevents you from eating like absolute piss shit on your way out from a trade. So we'll have to see what he does with that. It looks like it's working out anyway, because Cthulhu's eating every single Diana Q like that's ever graced the face of the earth. But... we're seeing a bit of a reversal here, actually. So, this game, Kel is pathing top to his double tank lane with no jank follow-up, and Atomic Ghost is actually pathing down toward his carry lane. That hopefully could have prio conceivably. So it looks like whichever jungler is on the blue side just automatically paths top lane every single time. Fish paste with a spoonful of baking soda. I mean, I'm sorry, fish cakes, but like, I don't think that baking soda works on men. The ad said women, so if you're a man, that baking soda won't do anything for your hanging tummy. Funny enough, I actually think that out of the two junglers, Lilia's probably the only one that has to maybe start blue. Cause like nowadays you finish jungle so healthy anyway, it doesn't really matter. Lilia can kind of run out of mana though, which I think, yeah, she ran out a little bit, but ended up getting enough, so it's fine. Clear, maybe a touch on the slow side, but everyone's slow nowadays. Jungle clear, not in the head. I hate to break it to you viewers, but I really think we're gonna see a whole lot of nothing in this early game. Not like 0 of the lanes have any kill pressure whatsoever. Like maybe Hemi does, but that requires Cthulhu to like stay while at like half HP. Who is blue team going to kill, man? Are they actually gonna kill Manny? That's literally impossible. You just walk away. Bro, walk the other way, man, please. Walk the other way! You're out! You're out! You're not dead! Dude, why are we killing ourselves in the lane? There's no way we just said we just choose to die. Oh my fucking god. How does he die? How do you die to this gank? Like the Mundo just raw walks at you from river and you're Nasus, you have flash, you just walk away. Like look, if he starts walking, let's see how long it takes them to kill him. He's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Ah. So he had 14 seconds, give or take, to walk back to his tower. Now, I don't know if he could have made it. It's a pretty far distance from the center of top lane to this tower. Like right here. So in 14 seconds, you might not be able to walk this distance, but you know, like my grandpa probably couldn't walk that distance without his cane in 14 seconds. And Nasus, also being a cane user, might struggle a bit. You know, he does have the God Warrior genetics, so maybe he would be able to outrun my grandfather. But evidently he wasn't able to. Atomic Ghost is here. It looks like, oh my god, we don't get the dragon either, and Kel's dead. Oh, and the 3-man ultimate from Cthulhu. Himi's going in. Cycle is very, very low. No one's helping him. He has no assistance. Roxo manages to hit the Q, but it's not enough. Goes down to a final Diana Q, but now Diana might be in a bit of trouble. Orianna hitting him with those clockwork wind-up auto attacks. Atomic Ghost taking a bit of damage. Himi has no more mana to continue the fight. Why are they chasing? Why are they running away? What? Why do we just let Himi live, man? Yo, am I crazy? Like, we just killed him here, no? Is Hemi Neutron not just dead? Like, we have Flash on the Orianna, right? Like, we just kill him here. He has 100 HP, he has no mana, man. Just walk at him, walk at him, walk at him, Q. And he dies. Q auto, he's dead. Q auto, he's dead. Q auto, he's dead. Q's Sickle is just... How does he die here, man? Like, what is there to die to in this situation? I guess he doesn't see the Mundo, he gets hit by a cleaver or something. Oh yeah, he gets hit by a cleaver. That's unfortunate. It looks like Targon is really putting up a bit of a charity here. You know, like Manny's giving out free kills. Gady is saying, I don't need the kills, you're good. Manny has no mana to kill here, by the way. Atomic Ghost is here. Might just kill him with the bowling ball. Yep, that is with the bowling ball. There's no way that you see this game and you're building AP on Malphite. He's actually building AP Malphite. What a freaking psycho. And this is why we love Chemtech, though. Sleep going down on the Hemi Neutron. He might be in a bit of trouble. Shockwave goes wide, though, and he just ults in and nothing happens. Bowling ball just... Oh. How does he live there? We just missed Lily at E and then Lily at W on the Scuttle Crab. We're in game 2 and this is already what we're seeing. Imagine if this game goes to game 3, like what will we be playing? Like, we're gonna be playing like Gnar ADC and freaking Camille Jungle or something. Like all the old Junko picks. I mean, top lane is surely cooked in like one item when Manny just gets like the vaguest amount of MR, and then like Malphite does no damage anymore. Just ignores him and heals. What was that Wither? Bit of a fight potentially. Ashe ult goes very, very wide. All three members are here, but Cthulhu has no ultimate. Malphite ult goes in. The Atomic Ghost is just juggled to death without any counterplay. Probably don't want to fight that without any prio. Another bit of a charity thing going on from Targon. Just throwing one in there. The Ashe ult goes wide. We have no Lilia ult. We have no Orianna ult. We have no Nasus prio, but we have to get the grubs. So I guess we've just died again. It's a bit unfortunate. There's always hope. There's always hope in the next fight, though. They're only down 1k. And in Chemtech, 1k is basically 0. Honestly, in Arcane, or Hextech, or whatever it is, 1k is also 0. I mean, D8 had a 1k lead last night, and it turned out to be like a 3k deficit at the end of the game, so hard to say how much 1k gold really is worth, you know? Sorry, D8, you're our best friend. We all love and value you. Manny, you might want to use that mana on those minions right here. I don't think you're killing Toph. That's it, Manny. Cue the minions. Get your stack. Malphite's not going anywhere. Good, good, good. Lilia looking for a potential gank bot. Does have bowling ball. Does have Lilia ult. If she hits the bowling ball, that could be a potential angle for something. It looks like he's gonna take Scuttle and possibly look into getting Dragon. They do see that Hemi Neutron enters the bush, but they don't know that he's recalling right now. I think they might have seen it with that Ashe E, so with Hawkshot giving them safety, it looks like they're gonna start up this Dragon. And we can give dragon. It is only second dragon, so we don't have to go in and die. Hopefully nobody does so. Cal might be looking for a flash over and a steal. Has the pink ward down. Don't run in. Please don't run in. Okay, good. Well done.
Better duck.
A good dragon take. 2 dragons. I don't remember what the math is for how much gold a dragon is worth. I do know the value like increases a little bit as you get like later in the game, but I think 2 dragons probably is at least like a 200 gold. So gold lead is probably not as bad as it looks. 1k and like maybe some of it is like on one of the supports. Yeah, like 200 of it is like on like the supports. It's really like a 1 kill lead. For this side of Demacia, it's really not unmanageable. Manny, you're never gonna kill Malphite, just keep farming, man. Is it 250 gold per player, actually? An amount, like a Drake, even like a first Drake is worth 250 gold per player? That just can't be right, no? Like Infernal, like first Infernal Drake is like... No, I guess I can't. It's 3% ADAP, I mean... That's like if you have 100, like 3, you know? It's just like, there's no way that's 250 gold. That's AP and AP. I mean, Manny's pretty strong here. Atomic Ghost does land asleep, but there's just no more damage. Manny runs out of mana. Cthulhu is here, though, with the Milio. Has ultimate. Go! Go! Alt! Shockwave, please! Shockwave pulls in Hemi Neutron. I think Hemi's not long for this world. They have no more juice to run away with, and he goes down. Kel now might be throwing his Demon Bone. Another kill! Amazing. 3 for 1 for the side of Targon, and just like that, the game is swung back. It is even or ahead because they have these Drakes. I mean, some Drakes have to be worth more than others, right? Like, what even is this? Look, the Chem Drake is literally so irrelevant. I mouse over Infernal, it says 3% AD and AP. I mouse over Chemtech Drake, it doesn't even say anything. It doesn't do anything. You know, like, Chem Drake is like not having a Drake. So is it really that valuable? Like, think about it. If the Chem Drake was valuable, would it not show up when I mouse over it? Look at that, big brain. Who's your girlfriend, Charlotte? Yeah, it's heal and shield power, but like, who really makes use of heal and shield power? Like Milio, but like 3% heal and shield on Milio is like literally 2 points of shielding. Like, it's nothing. Wait, Nasus is up 40 CS on Malphite. How is that even possible? Is he dead? I mean, he just pops ult and walks away, you know? Like, Top is the one who's dead here. Yeah, I mean, what does Toph ever do to Nasus, man? Like, he just ignores him and farms. What is this lightning bolt? Oh, it's because he took teleport, so he has the weird teleport enhancement. Oh, that makes sense. Bowling ball hits from across town. They do know that Demacia is on the Herald, but it doesn't look like they're going to be able to stop it. Might just look for a cross map here on Hemi Neutron. Hemi does see Lilia, but the smite secures the Krugs. It doesn't look like they're going to try to fight him, even though they have a man advantage here. Lilia just going to go back to clear the jungle. I finished my chips, and I don't want to get fat. I don't want to have to eat baking soda, I'm sorry. I've never seen a more... Why did he just herald? Does he not just kill Ash if he just like hits him with the clear raw? Mundo driving on in. Going to lose the Herald though, gonna take a lot of damage. Might actually die here. Atomic Ghost also taking a lot of damage, but going to be able to finish off Kel. Manny is now farming between the towers. It's just the cook situation for him. The game score. It is 1-0 in favor of Demacia. Yes. I mean, Top just gets towered of. Yeah, maybe we don't build AP Malphite against Nasus, guys. Like, it's just not very good. This game is pretty much dead even. Okay, but like, let's ask ourselves a question. Right, like, what do you even use tenacity for against Demacia team? Like, the tenacity actually only reduces, like, polymorph and, like, Mundo Cleaver slow duration. Like, it's actually so useless. Like, 2% tenacity, you get, like, 0.1, like, 0.01 seconds. Like, the lower CC duration. That's literally less than the variation you get from like having high ping. Yeah, it's freaking useless, man. Like 1/20th? Yeah, man, 0.05 seconds. That's pretty useful, I think. You get 1/10 of a second less on like a Malphite stun or like a Nasus Wither. Potential dragon fight coming up. Malphite ult hits Atomic Ghost, who goes in. That does not have ult, though, just flashed in to do nothing. Gets pulled in by the Diana. Roxo very, very low. Sickle also very low, but Kel and Hemi Neutron both go down. And now it's Top trying to run away. Manny is just running this game. He's just beating everyone. Boom, Mayo goes down. Project J goes down. I said Mayo E-Girl, but whatever, it's Mayo E-Guy. Project J, she's not long for the world either. Nasus Q takes down half. Another one, 1/3. Boom, dead to the Oriana Ball. It is a clean ace for Targon. That, children, is why you do not build AP Malphite and then ult one person. Atomic Ghost actually flashed in and didn't even have Lilia ult. He just flashed in for nothing and died, and his team still won the fight. They actually just walked in and just got dog walked on by the freaking Nasus. Kel is here though, and I think he just might be throwing his life away again. I think Cthulhu should probably stay on this dragon. Yeah, I mean, we just we throw our lives away just like that, man. Just walk in and die. What actually was the plan? I understand this is a soul point from Mountain Drake, and 3 Drakes to 1 is like a pretty substantial stat advantage, but I swear it's not worth just to throw your life away. Especially when your likelihood of getting it is just so low and they see you. Like, if they didn't see him, maybe, but like, I don't know, that's a bit unfortunate for him, for Kel. Guys, I have a question. Mundo has 90 stacks of Heartsteel in a 20-minute game. How many stacks do you think he'll end this game with?
I won't miss.
Like, you think he'll get the 300 this game? Yes or no? 250? Yeah, I don't think he makes it to 300 this game. I would be shocked if Kel made it to 300 with how this game's going so far. I would like to point out that Mundo has Merc Treads this game, which I'm pretty sure do like virtually nothing against the enemy team. I think he'd be better off building like Swifties or any other boot. Like, he's gonna reduce what? Nasus Wither duration, Ashe auto attack slow time, but that's like literally like constantly reapplied on like a 0-second cooldown. Oriana does actually have a 500 gold bounty, and Cthulhu has opted to purchase the Mejai's Soul Stealer. Whenever I buy this item, I always die immediately. Hopefully she fares a bit better. They were taking a bit of damage, but there's just no way she ever dies here. Cthulhu might be in a bit of trouble. This might be Caster's curse. Oh, but he's walking back up. Might. Oh, gets hit by the Mundo Cleaver, but they have tower to walk away from. Cal now getting chased down by Atomic Ghost. Hemi Neutron taking a lot of damage. TP coming in from the Malphite. Cthulhu walking up. Might actually get Malphite ulted. Malphite comes in, looking for the ult onto Atomic Ghost. Atomic Ghost pops the ultimate, but is probably just going to die to the Malphite. Milio tries to help Malphite. Ult goes down, but he does no damage. He just dies. And now Manny's chasing them down. He has Wither. Gets polymorph, but I don't know if they can stop him. Kel almost dies to a single auto. Oh my god, Project J, she almost got one shot by the Nasus Q. A big top for this AP Malphite build really is doing it. Mayo is gonna get kind of chonkered on. They do have a lot of wave clear with the Sivir, so they're not gonna lose their tower, but they do lose Toph for basically nothing, and it's instances like this that make you really like wonder if they're going to be able to win this game, right? Like, kind of like how in last game it was hard to see a win con for Targon. This game it's a little bit hard to see that win con for Demacia, right? Like, who's gonna kill the Nasus? It's not gonna be your AP Malphite. In fact, AP Malphite just ulted the Lilia and couldn't even kill her. So, maybe the AP Malphite not quite doing it. He did get exhausted though, so maybe that factored in, right? You gotta wonder, you need to get some of these high value ults up. I would love to see like a Malphite ult onto the Orianna for a one shot with Hemi Neutron. That might be a good way to like initiate your fight. Ashe is just hate crime and completely dead again. He has flash, but that's just another death. Hemi Neutron just gets raw tower dove by the Nasus. He can't even clear the wave against it. And now they're just pressured to lose top turret. This is kind of that issue we run into, right? Like, when Nasus is this strong on the side lane, and nobody can match it, like, how do you actually win the game? Like, what is your win con? Hemi can't match it. Project J might just get one shot here by Cthulhu, who does so very much damage. Mayo might just go down too. Goes down, Cthulhu pick up another kill. 5-0 on this Orianna now. Mundo has 191 stacks, has not actually managed to get another since that top lane fight. Malphite ult goes down on Manny, but there's just zero kill pressure. I don't see how they kill Nasus. He flashes away now, but once he gets ult up, he just stat checks both of these people. No, like, there's nothing. He just healed 300 off of a single Q. Yeah, that doesn't mean it's possible for them to play, no? He heals more than they do damage. Big top is dead to the next Q in like 2 seconds. Yeah, and now Hemi Neutron's about to get died too. He's next. Okay, they do get the shutdown, but they lose soul for it, so is it even really worth? Yeah, Nasus does have a 4-word. Actually, no, it's actually a 1, 2. It's like a 7-word passive. Why is it so many words? Can't it just say like Nasus gains 24% lifesteal? I mean, with Nasus having soul now, no, it's not. Apparently, it's Nasus gains an additional X% life. Nasus has an additional X% lifesteal. But now Nasus has soul. Like, does Manny not just run their pockets? Like, how do they play against Nasus? Like, I hated on it in Champ Select for a little bit, but I did see the light in the end. Before we got into game, mind you, I saw the light. Like, they have no real answer to the Nasus. Hemi Neutron is gonna look for Sigcal, but the Ashe is like the most useless character in this entire game. Even if they kill her, they can't kill Ori, they can't kill Nasus, they can't win the game. Mundo might be getting his next Heartsteel stack soon, guys. It's so exciting. He might break the 200 mark. Maybe Fish Cakes will be wrong. I mean, Nasa's just gonna dog walk down bot lane, and he's gonna dog walk him under the turret, and then it's gonna lose Baron in the game, right? Like, that's surely what happens. There's no way Nasus can lose his bot fight. Let's watch. Let's watch this Nasus outplay on Hemi Neutron. Right here? Oh no, he doesn't do it. I thought he was gonna pop the Wither and just kill him. Surely he does it next wave. There's no way he doesn't die. There's no way. Become dust. Wither. No. Okay, he's playing a bit cautiously. Himi's team is poising for Baron, so I really think that Nasus should just try to kill the Diana. I think there's no way he doesn't, because Diana doesn't have Zanyas to stall. And then his team just like, they just win, no? They just simply win. They kill him. Wither. Become dust. Bonk. Bonk. Wither. Waste away. Bonk. There's a fight coming on though. Cthulhu caught out, goes down to the Sivir. Malphite goes down as well. Atomic Ghost is still alive, doing damage. Mayo's trying to do a little bit, but there's just not enough juice. Mayo is getting chased down, and he's not long for the world. It's just another clean ace for Targon. Nasus is bumping down the Demacia bot side. And what do you do in this game against this Nasus? He pops the ult, and he's just shredding this tower. Become dust! And Nasus says become dust, and that's exactly what Demacia is doing. Hemi Neutron turns to dust, his towers turn to dust, his team turns to dust. One after another, Nasus is just Thanos snapping the members of Demacia straight out of this video game. They kill him, but he takes down a Nexus tower. And I just goes top and does the same thing, no? Become dust. Waste away. Wither. And it's just cooked. It's just over. Like, honest to God, right? Like, what can Demacia do? It really feels like they're in the death throes now. They're like the thrashings of a drowning man. The desperate mules of a pig to slaughter. There's nothing they can do. The big dog's up in 15 seconds, gonna just run down top lane and kill them all. The God Warrior himself. They managed to shut down the Orianna, but even that's not enough, right? Like, Malphite there landed the perfect Orianna ult. He hits both the Lilia and the Ori, and they kill Ori immediately, but then they just have no juice to kill this Lilia. She just doesn't take damage. Sivir doesn't have the range, right? Just gets bonked by the Lilia spins, the helicopters. She just dies. Nasus is top now. Mundo hit 219 stacks, might not actually hit 250. Fish Cakes might actually be correct this game. We got Heartsteel on Mundo, just not to get 250 stacks, to be a little bit miserable. Himi flashes out and might just burn to death anyway. Manages to live with a shield. Are they gonna send Hemi Neutron to try to stop Manny, you think? Like, do you think there's any chance that he stops Manny? Do you think first of all, do you think they'll try? And second of all, do you think they even can stop Manny? Manny's taking revenge for the first game. Manny said, "You bully me on Scion? Not anymore, bonk!" Just kills the tower in Hemi's face. His team is wiped. On the on the other end, there's nothing they can do. Mundo dies, having not even hit his stack count. And that goes the game. I think it's doomed. Top is the only one left. Doesn't even have ult. Wither and waste away. Turn to dust, Toph. Says Manny. The bowling ball hits just to rub it in as he slowly burns to death. A commanding performance. Amazing comeback from Targon in game 2. Game 1 was a stomp, but Game 2 was a stomp just in the other direction. Demacia's Nexus goes down, and with that, we enter Game 3 of the series. You're the best player ever, dear. You win every game. Now you can play with me. You can play with me now.
You're not casting anymore?
No, I am. I have one more game.
So you can't.
I mean, like if you don't get D2, you don't get diamond. Oh yeah, I have to do the coin flip. Um, coin flipper. Okay, guys, time to say it. What side do you want? Purple coin this time. Mundo had 219 Heartsteel stacks, so you were correct. He actually procced it 4 times or 5 times that whole game. It's so miserable. Hemi Neutron wants heads. What do you guys think? Do I oblige Hemi? I think Hemi Neutron is good enough to make up with a deficit. So it's going to be tails. It's heads. Look at that, Hemi, you're favored. Pick your side. It is true that red side is won in both games, I think. The top lane counter pick is just too powerful. I'm not gonna lie, man. You just pick Ornn game 3 top lane and you just abandon it. Oh, I didn't flip it. Oh, I streamed the wrong window. Okay, okay. It was tails, but if you want, I can reflip. Here you go, here you go. Oh, my bad, my bad. I forgot to switch the stream window. Here you go. See? Heads again. The coin validates me. I would never lie for Himi's sake. Himi Neutron is a close friend, but listen, we don't lie here. I want to see you guys win just as much as I want to see the other team win. You know, we're all about seeing a good game here. Oh no, there's no IRL coin. I'm flipping it on stream. If I flip an IRL coin, it's gonna be heads too. Do I even have an IRL coin on me? That's not. Alright, honey, do you have a coin? What are you watching? Why is there like a half-naked woman on your screen? I listen to like, are you listening to like inappropriate adult content or something?
Yep. Spotify, yes.
Spotify probably has that stuff on it, man. Shit's everywhere.
Let's see. Is that porn star dancing?
What the fuck?
Looked up porn on Spotify. Rough sex scenes.
No! Stop! 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 I'm muting myself.
Army.
What are you doing?
Porn pods. Porn step. I gotta listen to this.
What the fuck?
What the fuck is this?
What is he listen? Dude, honey.
I'm jamming over here.
Okay, whatever. Message from our sponsors, guys. After drafts, save up to $1,200 on the all-new Samsung whatever, whatever, whatever.
This is 5.5 hours long. I'm listening to the whole thing.
Okay,
I'm staying up all night to listen to this.
okay. If you guys have never had the like new Chick-fil-A thing, the dragon fruit is actually pretty good, I think. I should try that sandwich though. I didn't try the sandwich last time. When draft start? When draft start? Wait forever. Try the all-new McDonald's Caesar sauce today. Strong Massachusetts Public Schools. Create strong opportunity. Vote Tyra Hong for state representative. Every child deserves nothing, I guess. Get the all-new $2 McChicken and the under $3 menu at McDonald's. Peacock, Yellowstone. Step onto the ranch. Yellowstone. Now streaming on Peacock. McDonald's. The McDonald's $5 and $6 meal deals. Tylenol. For minor joint pain, heartburn, whatever, 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 whatever. Acetaminophen, extra strength. Is draft finally starting so I can stop reading the ads? Thrivent Bank? What is that? Is the Booze Bash chat like can we play ads on here for extra revenue, you think? Like I don't know if you have to be like affiliate or something to play ads, but I feel like I should be able to play ads on Booze Bash. You know, like I said, like we'll be right back after a message, and I just play some ads, and we get like $5 every week in stream revenue. Maybe a mod should look into that. When is the draft going to start, dang it? We're finally in draft. Same bands for a while, I imagine. Okay, guys, hear me out, okay? This game, if the last two games are anything to go by, this game, like, low-key hinges on one thing, right? It's whether Targon, with blue side, can pick a neutral or winning matchup into their top lane. I would love to see them try. At the very least, if they can offer, like, a flex, it would be pretty beneficial. Ari, solid first pick. Pretty decent champ, not too many counters. Good first pick. We answer probably just with mid. I don't imagine either team has some like super contested prio pick. It's not like everyone's trying to pick Wukong or Xin Zhao like it is in pro play. Cho'Gath. Cho could flex into like 5 roles low key. Character's broken. Hey, Cho'Gath needs like a dentist. Like what the heck is going on with that mouth? Cho'Gath and Kaisa. Kaisa pairs very commonly with characters like Nautilus. I would love to see them pick like another tank or even like a Braum, right? Like if you pick like the Nautilus for example or like a Braum, it helps like blunt the Kaisa a little bit. In this situation, if you pick an Enchanter bot, it could potentially be very rough. We don't know where the Cho'Gath is yet. It could be Cho'Gath mid or even Cho'Gath jungle. I've seen it a couple times. Zaya's not bad, but Rakan is really bad in the Cho'Gath, and Zaya's kind of not a champion without Rakan. You probably just opt for like a Zaya, like Alistar, or like a Zaya. I really think Zaya like Alistar, like Zaya Braum is good. I guess Zaya Leona can kind of work. Like, I don't know why we'd pick Zaya here. I guess maybe that's our like only comfort pick left. Cause Zaya is just I don't know. Zaya without Rakan is a bit suffrage. Galio, the comp counter. So this locks Cho'Gath into top lane. They might ban a couple Cho'Gath counters. Unless they're opting for Cho'Gath jungle and reserving it top. Or like they're reserving top for counter pick on red side, right? Like it could be like some kind of cooking scenario here. But honestly, I think you just pick some like neutral tank top and you're probably good to go. Or you can just pick something like Giga Degenerate, like Cassio top and be okay. But Cassio top kind of sucks in the Gallia and makes your entire team pretty AD heavy, so maybe we don't opt for Cassio top. True, they are trying to learn from fish cakes with this Galio Ari thing. I can't imagine we'll see another 10-0 Ari moment though, so hard to say. I'm not gonna lie, man. I think you just pick like if you play Yorick, you just pick Yorick top. You cook this game. Like they pick Aurelia, Aurelia can't play into Leona and like the other stuff, right? Does Yorick not just kind of like blow this game? Well, the Ori this time. The Diana this time didn't opt to take Storm Raiders, so it was never going to win. I imagine they have to pick support here, right? And then we just flex a Cho'Gath to like top jungle. There's no way we first pick Cho'Gath top. Like it'd be so weird. There has to be something cooking. Like you pick support here, you say I'm flexing Cho'Gath to jungle top. Swain. And they're trying to do like a giga flex here, you know, like but I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be Swain support. You can flex, but I still think you just pick Yorick top, you just cook them. Like if King Nazgûl were in this game, he would obliterate it. Like what does anyone on their team do against like a Yorick, right? Like if you pick Aurelia, Aurelia can't play later on in the game, so it's fine. You just pick Yorick. Hit us with it. Yorick. Kayn? Interesting. Not bad. Red Kayn can be very potent against these Giga frontliners. Won't complain about that. You do end up a little bit AD heavy, but I think that's okay. You could just try to pick like a Mordecai. Honestly, Mordekaiser's not even bad this game. Wait. Renekton. I am not going to lie. I hate the Renekton pick this game, low key. Like, I don't think Renekton is like, what? Tryndamere into Renekton? Is that good? Does Tryndamere actually beat Renekton? Does Tryndamere not just get folded level 3 and he can't play the game? Honestly, I think we should run 3-minute ads between games. You just run one, like, between every game or two, you know? W revenue. Sell it out. Yeah, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I just looked it up. Renekton absolutely just like anally obliterates Tryndamere. Like, it's literally not even like a remotely playable matchup. In Diamond Plus, Tryndamere or Renekton into Tryndamere has like a 3% delta. Like, how do you ever play this lane? There's no way we just pick Tryndamere into Renekton, right? Like, that's what we saved R5 for. There has to be like Tryndamere mid or some other cheese. But Tryndamere loses to Ahri too. Like, I refuse to believe Tryndamere can play against Ahri. And so you're just stuck with Tryndamere being useless in every single role. Tryndamere can't even play against Xayah or Leona or Kayn, man. Like, why are we picking Tryndamere? Olaf, honestly, is like 10 times better, no? Like, chat, tell me if I am crazy that you just pick Olaf here and it's 10 times better than Tryndamere. What does Tryndamere do against Ahri, Xayah, Leona, Kayn, Renekton? He just gets CC'd, they stall him out, they kite him, he dies. He can't play. He can't even side lane, because Renekton will just stun him and dash away. Like, this is like that game where we use R5 to pick Jax in the Mundo like a couple weeks ago or something. You know, like we've... Bro, he didn't even play... Okay, true, Fish, true. He could just be a better player. He could just mechanics gap top lane. We've seen it happen before. some Chemtech players are just able to pull it out when it matters, right? They just say, this is my time to shine. And they do it. They carry the game. But is this going to be that one? Is the Tryndamere going to be so good at his champion in game 3 of a series that he is able to just hard gap the Renekton, the 3% delta matchup? I don't know. I don't know. That'll be for the game to decide. We'll be right back after another message from our sponsors, which we don't have. So you can just watch the ads on the bottom of my champ select, I guess, while I use the bathroom or something. What is the series score? The series score is 1-1. We're on game number 3. It is dead even. Whoever wins this next game wins it all. And you know what? I think that Targon has a really solid chance. I really like this Targon team comp, right? Xayah is actually super potent into the entire Demacia team. They have so much like dive and chase, and they have nothing but they can do but run at them. And the Xayah just absolutely like obliter fucks that team. Provided she's not like 0-10, which to be fair, like Silcall or whatever, hasn't really been putting forth the best game. So maybe the Xayah will be behind. But if he's able to pull it out, if he's able to perform in lane, come out of lane with a lead, he could just be the carry his team needs for this game. And that's what we want. That's what we look for. We look for these standout performances, right? So far, most people have had a good game, right? I think Himi had a good game 1. Manny had a good game 2. Cthulhu, amazing game 2. Toth, good game 1. Right, like everyone's kind of taken turns performing. So now, if anything, this game that we just entered, is Silcall's time to shine. Or Silkai's time to shine. And everybody, we are in game. It is time to witness what we have. Let's take a look. Lanes are about what we expected. Manny needs to not fall behind in this like level 1. I don't know why he has exhaust instead of ignite against Tryndamere, but whatever, man. If anything, like Tryndamere should be running the exhaust against Renekton. Wait, he started E. He's dead. Oh. Okay. I guess Toph does just skill gap or something. I don't really know what happened there. I don't know why we have exhaust on Renekton. I don't know why we started E on Renekton. There's a lot of mysteries in this game that we don't know the answers to. And sometimes mysteries are good. Keep us guessing. Keep us humble. We'll have to see if Manny survives the level 2. If he has stun, Toph can't do anything. He didn't take stun level 2. He could actually die here. He missed E. No, man. What the fuck? He didn't take stun? Nah. No way. If you take stun, he dies. Oh, it's a disaster. Why did he... We're playing Renekton in the Tryndamere. We go E level 1 with exhaust, Q level 2, and we get tower dove.
I mean, Renekton's approach isn't doing level 1, 2.
Yeah, but with E, like, you know, E is worse. Just take, like, Q or W. No, E is like what you take last. Level 2 at the earliest. If you're 100 HP under tower, you would have stun level 2. Yeah, well, a lot of things are mysteries in this game. Heavy Neutron gonna land a 2-man taunt here. Both people flashing into the Cho'Gath Q. Kane might just be dead. He is dead. Cthulhu trying to get a little bit of damage back, but it's just not enough. Cho'Gath going to survive. Kane actually flashed into the Cho'Gath Q. Eats the knockup. Bit of a disaster. I mean, this top lane situation is illegal. You're not allowed to lose this lane as Renekton. No, it's not.
I would imagine it's
No, I checked. It's 3% delta in favor of Renekton. There's no way the matchup is favored for Tryndamere if I go to Emerald or Gold.
I guarantee you.
Okay. In Platinum, it is minus 1% toward Tryndamere. 1%. Emerald is apparently 2.5. So I guess people just suck. They can't play the game. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Language, dear. We're on stream. I don't think they heard you. That's fine.
Like to ride on my massive shoulder?
No, we don't want to get banned on the stream. It's bad. Okay, he's starting to win some trades now, though, which is kind of what you want to expect. Kane's up here to help. Tryndamere might be in a bit of trouble. Has Ignite, but he does hit level 6, so it doesn't look like anything's going to happen off of it. Cthulhu making pretty good use of this Ari pick. You like to see it. Build is correct and everything. Using that W to get that extra damage in. You like to see that. Manny needs to hit level 6 sooner, just not walk up. Please don't die. He's dead. He's dead again. Atomic Ghost is dead too. Toph is gonna kill them both, isn't he? Okay, he doesn't. At least he doesn't. Why does Leona have a cloth armor against like AP and a half? You know what, man? I'm just not even gonna question it. Like somehow, you know, the game's not really losable. We're not pressing Xayah Q to hit our feather stun. We're not pressing Xayah W to do damage. We're not building. Why are we building executioners against Tryndamere? You think you're getting ace trucks, man? Why do you have... Why? You know Tryndamere can just walk away, wait, and then press Q, like he doesn't have to heal. But you don't have stats if you go executioners. You don't do anything. You're dead again. Don't press Q while you have... He pressed Q while his heal cut! Why, man? Why? Why are we doing this to ourselves? Game 3 is always a freaking fiesta, man. What are we doing? We just gave him value on this trash can item. It hurts so bad to watch. Okay, okay. Zaya won't disappoint me. I don't know why he has Scout Slingshot level 1, but that can't be building anything bad, right? What does Scout Slingshot even build into?
Scout slingshot. Bolts, radiant, Unital, static, and
You're scaring me, dear. I don't think Zaya should be building any of those items first. Maybe Unital, but isn't Unital's is trash now, no? Like everyone just goes Kraken or something if you really need like an attack speed item. Static Shift doesn't even give crit. It's terrible on Zaya. I mean, Kraken doesn't either, but Kraken gives you better raw stats. I think Zaya can actually just go like full damage. Like you can, honestly, I think Zaya nowadays, and chat, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm pretty sure Zaya just goes like first item IE or like Essence Reaver or something. Because you get attack speed through your double, you don't really need to build the attack speed. Either way, I guess Scout Slingshot is just not what you're supposed to build. At least tell me that... Mayo! What are you doing? What is this? Bro, he's full HP and you walked into the feathers! What? What? You had flash! You had flash! You didn't have to die! What the fuck? What happened to us between games 2 and 3? Did we just all go and like chug 5 shots of tequila? Cthulhu is the last one that gives me hope. Come on. Don't troll. Don't build anything weird. Oh, no, no, no. Honey. What does Kraken Slayer build out of? Okay. Those are the correct items for Kraken. At least Kaisa's building correctly. Thank the Lord. Thank you, Lord Jesus up in heaven. God is good.
Ready to cut loose.
Virgin Mary, full of grace, bless us on this sacred day that we may see some normal League of Legends gameplay in Chemtech. Alright. Some people may be building strange items. Rozo might be in a bit of trouble, gets caught out by the Galio, taking a lot of damage. W coming out a little bit late, going to take a huge amount of damage now, goes down. But now, Ari is here, has the ult up in 1 second. Project J, going to take a lot of damage, barely manages to heal enough to survive. And now, Ari might be in a bit of trouble, only has one more Spear Rush charge left. Silkali trying to do some damage to Hemi Neutron, but he's quite tanky. The Swain healing. Jay barely able to keep herself alive in that fight. Ends up being a good trade. 1 for 0. For Demacia. How close do you guys think Kane is to form? Gotta be close, right? Can I see? Oh, he has Shadow Assassin already. But he doesn't have Darken. He probably wants to go Darken this game. How does he have Shadow Assassin ready before Darken? Wait, what? Is it because he's only been going bot lane? The entire enemy team is like melee. I guess he has been ganking bot a lot, so maybe that's why he has Darken, or Shadow Assassin. Bit of a fight coming now. Cho'Gath eating a lot of damage. Gets hit by the snare, but... What is this? What is he? What is she building? Guys, can someone tell me what builds out of Scout Slingshot and BF Sword? Is there a single item that builds out of Scout Slingshot BF Sword? I don't think there is one. Is it Yuntal? Oh, is Yuntal Scout Slingshot BF Sword? Okay, but we don't build isn't Yuntal garbage? Like nobody's been building Yuntal for. Ah, it's Stormrazor! Ah, it's Stormrazor! God damn it! God damn it, man! There's a bit of a fight happening. I don't even know what the fuck is going on. Kel's taking a lot of damage, going to get caught out. Kill goes over to Xayah. Cthulhu has 3 charges to chase down. Him and Neutron might be in a bit of trouble next. Might be the next one to die. He does go down. Renekton picking up a kill, but losing a few plates in the top lane.
Nice and limber.
Okay, so somebody tell me, right? What source tells you to build Stormrazor on Xayah for your first item? Or any item for that matter? It is literally like, not even a third. Tryndamere is dead now, there's 4 people killing him, he surely dies, right? Kayn all goes off, yep, he's dead. Bonk. Slice. Kill goes to Kayn, and now the game's evened out a little bit. Not quite even, right? Think Demacia still up a little bit of gold, but it's looking a lot better for the side of Targon. They managed to pick up that Tryndamere shutdown. Kayn getting a little bit stronger. We do want this Kayn to be powerful. Major factor in our ability to win. Stormrazor Xayah has really done it, guys. What? I'm sorry, what? Is this some kind of like technology that I'm not aware of? I mean, yeah, Hemi doesn't have boots. It is whatever, man. I need to know, like, is like Stormrazor Vamp boots some kind of like hidden technology of our Xayah that I'm just not aware of? Renekton doesn't have boots either, by the way, so I guess some people just don't value boots as highly. Guys, let's look at the Executioner's value. Wow! First item for reduced 200 healing. Leona ult goes off, they're going for Kel. He's knocked up, he's stunned, he just might be dead. Roxo picks up the kill, TP coming in from Galio. Tryndamere starting to beat down on the Xayah, but Xayah has flash, manages to get away. Galio ult, but doesn't hit anything. Tryndamere now knocked in the rest of the team. Has ult, but does not pop it in time. Goes down to Silkai. Stormrazor Xayah, I guess, is actually like very smurf or something. I don't know. He's popping off. I see. So, like, how low of a play rate are we talking? Like a 1 out of every 1,000 games play rate? Or is it like a meaningful play rate, but just people just don't play it that often? Silkai might be in a bit of trouble here. I don't really see how he gets out of this one. Yeah, he's just going to die. Project J landing a really big never move to take down the Zaya. A shutdown, and now Roxo is dead too. Project J, 2 really, really massive E's. Okay, so low enough that it's not statistically significant whatsoever and is a trash item. I hear you. I hear you, Chase. Sure, man. PSA, guys, if you're gonna play Zaya, please don't use Razor on bamboos.
Looking for a tour?
Hemi, please buy boots. For the love of all that is holy, purchase your boots.
That's it! Running so loud!
Oh, he did it, guys. Hemi bought cloth boots. It's playable. It's playable. It's real. Renekton's the next one that needs to buy some boots. I think he remembers. I expect to see a bit of a fight here over Drake. I mean, Renekton doesn't even have boots yet. Not even, like, brown boots. I don't know if he can even buy them this game. Man moves at the speed of a freaking snail. Like a dry booger. Sliming around. Kel gonna probably get pushed off the Drake here. They have sweepers and pink wards. Knock up lands on the Ahri, but the rest of the team is relatively out of position. It looks like Targon will be able to secure themselves this dragon. Cthulhu finding a bit of damage on the Kel, but the Cho'Gath is very tanky. Probably, yep, there's the Drake. Going over to Targon. Tryndamere is knocking on this top turret, which could be a little bit concerning. You shaved off a couple plates, but they do also have, like, top turret for Targon, so it's not that bad. Probably just gonna bounce waves back and forth for a bit. Chat, let's play a game. Do you think Renekton buys boots this game? And if so, when do you think he buys boots? Tier 2 boots, not tier 1. I'm guessing that he will get boots, but he won't get them until 28th. Another big pull coming out of Jay. Gallia ult knocks out Roxo, who might just be dead here, not long for the world. Still ticking. Jay may have another never move soon. Cho'Gath knockup hits 2 Renekton on the way without his boots. Is very, very slow. Going to slosh off back top lane. At 345 move speed. You're in a bit of a fight here with Tryndamere. Kayn might be caught, gets taunted, does not have time to get the ult off before dying. Cthulhu might be in a bit of trouble, Silkai also in a bit of trouble. Cthulhu manages to use ult to escape, Silkai also escapes with his life, but... Oh, Toph just killed Manny. You know, if Manny had boots, he probably lives there. Keck. You think he just dies to Leona ult or something? Big stun, big stun. Hemi just bought tier 2 boots. Manny, on the other hand, says, I think refillable pot is more valuable. Opts to stay on his current items. Oh, he definitely does kill Leona if she fights him. I'm surprised she went in at all, but... It's hard to say who's going to win, but I think Demacia is at a distinct lead. Project J has honestly been really huge on this Swain. Her and Kel have really been putting the fights on their backs with the chain Cho'Gath Q and never move CC, as it has been like the primary reason that like the Kayn hasn't been able to get value. I kind of feel like Kayn should invest in like a Spirit Visage this game. They have so much MR already, and Kayn known for healing a lot. Spirit Visage third could be big value. I don't know where the Renekton's going. Probably gonna go match bot. Demacia is positioning around Baron, but without getting any picks, they can't really begin it. This posturing may be what allows them to secure that pick. They do have pretty strong pick potential with the Cho'Gath potential. Yeah, Roxo forced to flash away here from the Cho'Gath. Manny may also run into some problems trying to match Tryndamere on the side. Kel though also forced to flash away from the Kayn knockup, so flash trades all around as both teams start fishing for that fight. Drake is up in a minute, so we may see a pivot away from Baron and toward the Drake soon. That may be something that we would like to see happening. They're kind of playing this game, right? We're seeing that back and forth. But whoever missteps first could cost their team the Baron and with it the game. Manny will be recalling soon, probably. Think he buys boots? Top is stealing the red away. Oh, Ahri doesn't have Ignite this game. TP, love that. Renekton boots! Ah. Shit. Damn it. 24 minutes. Fish, I hate to tell you, I think you're wrong. I think it's a 30-minute boots angle for the Renekton. Demacia starting off the Drake sweeps off a lot of vision, but they do have 5 members here for Targon. Demacia's top laner, the Tryndamere, not quite in position to begin pushing. If they want, now is their chance to establish vision while they have 5. Renekton has started his recall, gets interrupted though. Might be forced to stay. They want to go back, they want to defend. They might just have to give up this third Drake. Renekton's TPing to top. Almost gets interrupted by the never move. Instead, Kaisa might be in enough trouble, getting jumped on by the Kayn, slowed by the Leona, forced to flash away, but going to just die. Now Galio's ulting in, but he's stuck in a 1v3. Jay kind of getting zoned off. Ahri getting hit by never move, taking a lot of damage. Has ulti to try to get away. Doesn't use ult. Uses it a bit late actually, or maybe runs out of charges and just goes down to the fucking tickle fingers. Silkai is here, Atomic Ghost is here. I'm surprised they're not looking for anything. Silkai might just go down. Project J is so huge on this Swain, it's so powerful. Atomic Ghost forced to run away now. Top lane to Renekton just simply dies to the Tryndamere under tower, and I think that just might be the end of the game. They might not lose our Nexus, but that might be the end of hope for them. I can't see a way that they come back from this. He did start buying his boots, so maybe I'll have enough gold by the time the game's over. Tryndamere players are like kind of creatures, but Renekton built first item executioners. Ariel popped to hit Cho'Gath. I don't think there's any universe where she kills him. If Ahri kills Cho'Gath, I will eat my shorts. I might have to eat my shorts. Never mind, she's dead. Ahri's like a mosquito buzzing around the big Cho'Gath. She finally gets sick of it, says, "What's this? Fuck you!" Slap! Chomp! Beats her down, bro. Kills her. I mean, there's no way this Xayah build is the way to go. It's just simply impossible that you build Stormraiser, IE, Lifesteal boots into what? Bloodthirster? Against like 4 tanks? I guess 3 tanks, Tryndamere, and like, I don't know. It's simply not, it's not possible. Like, this build is so bad. Xayah and Renekton kind of just both lost a shopkeeper. Renekton gets his boots at 27 minutes, so I guess both me and Fishcakes got it wrong. I'm surprised that Leona didn't opt for like Celestial Opposition or whatever it's called. No, it's something else, but the one that gives her the shield and makes her tankier. I mean, Manny's here, but I'm pretty sure Toph just tower dives him anyway. I don't see any way this Renekton like gets out of this alive, or even kills the wave. He can't even kill the minions before Tryndamere kills the tower. That's how sad this Renekton is. I mean, I'm gonna get killed. He's beaten down, slapped around. Tryndamere does an ult. Toph. Toph. Big Toph. Big Toph. Baron started off by Demacia, but they are here to contest. Atomic Ghost dodges the Swain Q. Flashes in though! Not the way you want to go! Pops the ult to try to stay alive. Huge Xayah ultimate! 3-man snare! Kayn, huge, kills the Cho'Gath. Project J is dead. Amy Neutron is dead! Targon turns it around. They get an ace. They get the Baron. The game turns around on a dime. A massive, massive play from Silkai and Atomic Ghost. They get that wombo combo. They lock down those 3 members. And they blow up Demacia. True. It's a tier 2 boots gap right there. What a game. Just like that. The gold is even. They are down turrets. They are on the back foot, but they are back in the game with the gold. Xayah is about to finish her 3rd troll item of the game. S4 if you count the boots. Sure, I can replay the fight. Let's watch this fight back in slow motion. It's an absolutely huge fight. Atomic Ghost starts the fight by dodging off on Project J's Swain E, the Never move. He goes in, initiates. They taunt him, they knock him up, but they barely miss the knock-up timing, and he just gets the ult off. Leona ult hits 2, slows 3. Cthulhu finds the amazing one-shot on Mayo, and the Xayah ult locks down 3 people. And just like that, it's over. The fight is dog-walked. They are completely annihilated. Blown out of the water. There's no soul fight. Soul's not for 10 more seconds, at least. Manny might be getting caught out here. His tier 2 boots keeping him alive for now. Silkai is here to help. Roxo is here as well. Kel might just be dead before the Galio goes off. No, he flashes, barely surviving. Hemi Neutrons gets the Renekton. Silkai might be in a bit of trouble. Gets flashed on by the Tryndamere and goes down. Now they have no more ADC. Ari's on the flank, but it might not be enough. Kayn trying to do what he can. Has the ult. Kills 1. Maybe can kill 2. Rooted is CC'd. Cthulhu is here, kills 1, charms the Galio, doing a lot of damage though, flashes away, Roxo still alive, Cthulhu still has 1 charge of ult to try to look for something, Hemi Neutron very, very low, Ari could potentially look for a re-engage, she does not, it looks like this might be a cooked fight. Damn, that was close. That's soul for Demacia. Cthulhu at the fight, just a little bit late, they're just barely not able to kill Hemi. And the fight flips on a dime. These fights are so close. Just a little more juice from one member here or there could be the difference maker. The Kayn gets locked down. They don't kill the Kaisa like they did in that last game. And the Kaisa is just able to pump Targon for the entire fight. Just pumping one member after the other. You know, she pumps the Renekton, and then the Kayn, and then the Xayah, and then the, well, in this case, Tryndamere killed the Xayah. Then she does the Leona, and the fight's over just like that. The damage on this Kai'Sa is crazy. We are live. I guess we're like 1 second behind live. This is not the Xayah build. You definitely want literally any other items on the Xayah. You probably want, you know, like a pen item. Maybe like LDR against these tanks. Could be good. Hemi Neutron might be caught out here. Atomic Ghost going to do a lot of damage to him, I think. Roxo is here to help. Lands the stun. Not quite. Lands the E, but not quite enough. Atomic Ghost dodging that Q. Manny coming to try to stop top as he knocks on the bottom lane inhib, but I don't know if Manny can even stop him anymore. Silkai suddenly finds himself in a horrible spot. Uses the ult to get away. Uses the snare, but it might just be over. Hemi Neutron is here as well. Has no appeal. Xayah's dead! They lose their ADC. Atomic Ghost here. Possibly in a fight with Mayo, but I don't think he has the juice to kill this Kai'Sa. Xayah, bro, what the fuck are we? Why is everyone building this? I don't know, they're just gonna lose. Roxo is dead, they have nothing, Kayn doesn't do enough damage. I think this might be the game, boys. This might just be the game. Knockup actually lands onto Mayo, who takes a decent chunk of damage, but Project J does have the ability to help. Galio ult, keeping him alive. Kayn ult pops now, and he's going to start going on Mayo again. Misses the knockup, though. Kayn does a lot of damage. Could just be enough. Ahri, though, not able to do anything to the Cho'Gath. Kayn stalling out for quite a while. May be able to do something. Dodges the never move. Ahri clearing these waves out as Kayn stalls the enemy team for time, and they don't actually lose. But guys, chat, I have a question. Why is everyone on Targon so obsessed with building this? We built this, literally first item, by the way. We rushed this, and it's done 2k heal reduction. It's literally useless. And we see how useless this is, and so we build another one. Who is healing? Who is healing? Who? Atomic Ghost is getting chased around, but that's kind of their cue to start Baron. I don't really see what the benefit is of the Kayn just running in circles here. He does stall, but he's gonna die eventually, and then the Baron just goes down to his team. No, like, no one's even walking to this. They're just farming, which could be good, could be potentially useful. Atomic Ghost is stalling forever, though. They do know they're on the Baron, but there doesn't look to be any turn on this fight. It might be for Swain, but Swain's not actually healing. Swain's kind of getting like one shot. I don't know why we're ever building this execute. What is this even for? There's no way you see this game, you go, I want Mortal Reminder. I don't know, like, I hate to say it, Silkai, but he kind of threw the game into the trash can with his build. This is like actually one of the worst builds you can have. He's 3 items, he has 1 useful item. He actually just wasted like 6k, 7k, 8k gold on this game. He doesn't have Doms. He doesn't have attack speed. He doesn't have attack speed boots. Doesn't have Navori. Has IE at least. That's 1 out of 3 correct. Blue team is losing pretty hard to Shopkeeper this game. I'm not gonna even lie to you. Like, even now, Renekton's building armor. I still know why he has Executioners. This item is completely worthless. Potential fight. Charm lands onto the Cho'Gath, but I don't know if that's the target you want. They do manage to kill him. Kayn does a lot of damage. Toph now spinning in. Gonna get CC'd. Forced to pop the ultimate. Gonna have to see if he does any damage. 1 Nexus Tower goes down. Another Nexus Tower goes down. It might be the end. They have 3 inhibs. No Nexus Towers. Atomic Ghost seeing begins to pick off, but he does get hit by the slow Vision of Empire. Whatever it's called. Yeah, it's Vision of Empire. Guys, I hate to say it. I hate to rain on your parade. But this game might be over. I think Demacia has this one in the bag. I just can't see how it's possible for Demacia to lose this game. Like, they could get aced 3 times over and they would still lose, or they would still win. Like, at this point, Tryndamere can probably just walk on the Nexus, press R, and kill it. They're gonna fight for Elder. Ari's not in position, has TP, might just have to TP in. If they lose Elder, they just lose the game, right? Are they gonna try to steal? They have no TPs or anything. No positioning, no way of getting in here. They have no Ari, no Xayah, no Renekton. It's just completely free. They miss Elder, and they're all dead. Okay, GG. Ow. Nah, they're all dead. You know, guys, it was a great series. Amazing effort. You love to see it, you know? It's best when teams don't fold out, don't just roll over and die, and Targon, they really put up a fight this game. They really, really did. That fight at Baron, amazing. You know, crazy turns, but just not quite enough to actually pull it out, turn it around. And now, with, does Xayah know she's supposed to use her ult for peel? Whatever she's doing. No. Goodbye. And that is game. Going to Demacia. I'm sure all of you already know the drill. If there is anyone here... OJ Simpson killing them all, true. Jay went pretty crazy that game. If there's anyone from Demacia who would like to join us in the caster booth for a winner's interview, now is your chance. I'll be waiting here for like 30 seconds, 1 minute. I'm sure all of our good viewers would love to hear from you.
Hello.
Hello, hello, Hemi.
How are you?
Good, good. Fancy seeing you here again.
Yep. It's been like that every week.
Have you guys
This week
lost
went a bit
ever?
longer. No, we haven't.
No, you've been winning the
So
whole way through.
that was our first game loss that we lost in
Really, that
game
was the
2.
first
We
game
hadn't.
you've ever lost.
Yeah. It was disappointing to lose that game. I think we lost that in Champ Select. So
Yeah, that game was pretty rough just based off of the composition, but you guys were
yeah,
able to
we
pull it out in the series.
yeah. I mean, as you saw a bit, this was probably the sloppiest series that we've played. I mean, we got aced at Baron that game. Off of miscommunication with Toph, dying to the Renekton and not pulling one out, and then we started it 5 to 10 seconds late. But at the end of the day, we can sit and focus on how it was a bit of a tougher series for us. We didn't play our best, but at the end of the day, you want to play these series and
Truly,
sets to win, and
I
we did.
mean,
And
there's always room for error, right? Like one loss here or there. You don't have a spotless record, but you guys are still undefeated.
yeah, so we're the 1 seed, and that's good to be proud of. And I mean, as you saw in that, I mean, everybody contributes in plays really, really
Mm-hmm.
well. I mean, people have a down game, but everybody's contributed to us. So we're sitting out a week.
Yeah, I mean, you
Curious to
guys had
see who
some
will
crazy,
play.
you guys had some crazy team fights. You know, after you got aced, that next fight shockingly close. Maybe you misplayed a little
In the
bit.
bot lane.
Extra person dies. Yeah, like that fight could have swung either way. But you get the dive onto the Xayah. You manage to survive on the Galio. Little things that count. And your team's
Yeah, I
able to
mean,
pull it out.
Yeah, we talked about it. Toph, I mean, Toph had by far his worst game, worst draft pick. Let him call it the mouth fight, all that. But then, I mean, I don't want to say he single handedly won us that game three, but I mean, his macro was like insane. I mean, he did the thing top that Tryndamere does, right? He did the thing bot lane. He had that TP in that team fight you're talking about. Got onto their AD carry, wiped them out. It immediately made kind of a bad engage that we had. Immediately made it like a 4v5. I mean, he played really well. Jay and Mayo are like solid as a rock in bot
Jay
lane.
on that Swain was putting in work. I saw it. You know, all the viewers saw it. She had some insane Swain E's that game. Definitely
Yeah, and
praiseworthy.
yeah, and she picks her champs too in the sense of like, you know, we I like her game knowledge. I think it's really really good, and we hold her pick all the time. And we picked me Victor on Red 3, and I mean we held it, support until after, the second round of
Hmm.
bans. She called the Swain that game, and they went and picked two melees into it, the Renekton and Kane. So I mean, her
Yeah.
game knowledge has been great on the Rift. It's been a really good season. Some people know a
Yeah,
few of my
especially the
seasons
mind
recently have been
control you guys
horrible.
were able to inflict upon the Renekton to go no boots until 28 minutes, and also to build Executioner's first item. That was and the Zaya. I mean, the level of mind control that third game was pretty crazy.
Yeah. But for all the mind control, they were our hardest opponent all season long.
They
And
put up a fight.
they did. They
They
did. They
really
could have
did.
very easily won that game three. But they didn't. And we're the one seed. Went 5-0. Would have
Alright.
loved to have ended it as 10-0, but went 10-1, and we're on to the playoffs, and
Yeah.
we look to
Well,
play whoever we
congratulations
play.
on your near flawless round robin stage,
Yeah,
I believe. Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
And going into playoffs, you guys still confident as you always have been?
absolutely. Yeah, I mean we have a bye week,
Wonderful to
so
hear.
we're gonna try and get some games in next week just to kind of see it. We'll see what Gigabrain company Riot cooks up and changes the meta with this APC bot being removed and the AD champs and fleet and all these different champions that may be moved around, so it could be totally different
Great, great.
style of team comps
Yeah, we
in
look
2 weeks,
forward to
so
seeing your
excited for it.
team perform again. Thanks so much for joining us, and congratulations on your win, as always. And thank you again for giving us a phenomenal 3-game series to end it off with.
Well, hey, thanks for casting,
Of
appreciate
course,
it.
of course. Happy to. Okay, viewers, stream's over. Watch something else. Bye bye.